0 Hour is a 1957 disaster movie that is terrible. Yep, you heard me, I think this is a really bad movie. Then why am I talking about it? Well, you'll find out in a bit. Dana Andrews plays a World War II pilot suffering from PTSD. However, it's 1957 and his mental trauma has caused his marriage to fall apart. His wife, played by Linda Darnell, decides to leave him. Andrews follows her onto the plane she's leaving on to try to get her back. Unfortunately, food poisoning strikes the crew and passengers, making them all deathly ill. Now it's up to Andrews to overcome his PTSD and land the plane to save the crew and his son. If you're saying to yourself, wait a minute, isn't that the plot to Airplane? Well, you're absolutely right. This is the film that the movie Airplane is parodying. Whereas Airplane plays the ridiculous plot up for laughs, this film plays it very seriously, making it funny in its own right. So why am I talking about this film? Aren't these reviews supposed to spotlight overlooked classics? Yes, but the reason I'm talking about this film is because this is one of my favorite so bad it's good movies. It isn't as bad as Plan 9 from Outer Space or Attack of the Giant Leeches, but it's just as entertaining of an experience watching and making fun of the film. There are literal scenes and lines ripped from this movie that were put in Airplane. Sometimes the only difference is the delivery. Even the cabin scene in 0 Hour has a creepy vibe to it. The fact that Abrams and Zuckers detected this and rolled with it is brilliant. They did that for a ton of other scenes, and it makes Airplane even funnier in my opinion. I think Sterling Hayden and the Doctor give the funniest performances. It's no wonder these characters were given the best moments in Airplane. They play it so seriously, like they're dealing with a pandemic that will eradicate the human race or something. I will say that even though this film has a dumb plot and a lot of overacting, the person who turns in a half-decent performance is Dana Andrews. Everyone else is super serious and over the top, but Andrews comes off as genuine. Since he's the main character, this is a very good thing because it makes watching this film easier to stomach. If you're a fan of Airplane, you need to see this film. It'll make you appreciate what a clever comedy it truly is. You'll be able to detect jokes you probably never saw before. Like, even the exclamation point in the title is a joke. The only reason the exclamation point is there is because 0 Hour has one too. Like many, I thought this was just a silly thing they put in there just because, but no, it's a joke, and a pretty clever one at that. Trust me, watch this and Airplane as a double feature one night. They're both so entertaining for their own reasons, and honestly, it's hard to watch one without the other now. So you heard me, this film is so bad it's good, and it inspired a great comedy, and is part of one of my all-time favorite double features.